everyone, it's your girl Weeza, it's your boy Buffy, and welcome back to our world. Video, Baffone got some more PR and we're gonna unbox it today. WOPET kindly sent over their dog camera and dog treat feeder. We're going to unbox this guy, we're gonna set it up, and then we're gonna test it out on Baffone and see how it works. If you guys are interested in purchasing this guy, it's available on Amazon. I'll leave the link and everything that you need to know in the description bar below so you can go ahead and check it out. It is literally a fraction of the price of the Furbo. This is kind of like a Furbo dupe. So it's a camera, dog feeder, and everything else that you need in a dog camera and more. So let's just go right into it. Baffone already left us, as you can see. He's kind of in a weirdish mood. We just got back from the vet. He's fine, everything is good, but we are just testing him for some allergies. He's itching and scratching a lot and he has really sensitive skin. So we're giving him different medications and he just got an injection today. So he's acting a bit weird, but we're just gonna go with it. With that being said, if you guys are interested in seeing me unbox, set up, and test out the WOPET Intelligent Dog Camera with Treat Dispenser, then keep watching. Okay, just looking at the box, I need to show you guys this cute little dog. The camera's literally bigger than him. That is so cute. I miss when Baffone was like so little, but he's like so big now, literally 7 months, and he's grown so much. Okay, so opening it up, you just get the cable. So you actually get the physical cable with it and the instruction card. So that is helpful. We're gonna look at that in a sec. And then of course you actually get the dog camera itself. So when you take out the dog camera, this is what she looks like. She is just big. She's actually a lot bigger than I thought she was. Like, this is my head and I have a pretty big head. That means it's gonna fit a lot of treats in here and I don't have to fill it up a lot. I'm just gonna go ahead and just like peel this back. Oh, I ripped it. A little ASMR moment, like, oh, that wasn't very, that wasn't very good. But here's what that looks like when you take off that little film. So sorry about the ring light, but you have that little camera and the mic and everything here. This is a little set button that you can set up manual feeding. You can do a whole bunch of different stuff with that. And then this is where the treats actually dispense down there. We're gonna open it up right here and you can see this is where the treats get dispensed. So I didn't have treats that were actually small enough to fit in here. So it said you needed treats about 15 mm or 15 millimeters long, and I usually just get like big huge sticks, like this size sticks, and obviously those won't fit and dispense out. So I just went to Walmart this morning and picked up the best thing that I could find. Try not to get like really junky treats, just good ones that actually have like good stuff in it. And I found 2 different ones, so I'm going to use them interchangeably today. I found this one here by Full Life. It is just mini training treats and they are like bacon flavored. So just as a guide or a reference, this is how small the treats that I got are. So they're really tiny. These are literally just training treats, and they even say that they're mini training treats. So I think that these will be perfect and they'll fit perfectly in here and dispense out great. And then because I'm crazy, I needed to get another one, and I saw these ones by Blue. I've never actually got anything from the Blue brand before, but I looked at the ingredient list and it looked pretty decent. But these ones were shaped like little hearts. Like, they're not very nice hearts, but they work, they're cute. And I'm just gonna literally pour this entire bag in here. And I had opened them previously so Baffone could try them just to make sure he liked them. He generally likes everything that I give him, but you know, just in case. They are Baffone approved, by the way, what isn't. And there is what the dispenser looks like there. And close this up and just shake it up so those like hearts. Oh, look who got up. Oh, hi, come. You want a treat? Here you go. Funny how you got up to get a treat. Would you like another one? Okay, you have to wait now. You have to wait. You want to come up? Up. If you want this one, up. Up. What happens when I have treats? You're my best friend. Okay, so Baffone decided to join us just because I was giving him treats, but this is what it looks like all put together. So I forgot to mention that there's little suction cups at the bottom. So if you put it on the floor, you put it on a stool or something like that, it's not going anywhere. She's super secure, which is nice because she's kind of tall, and obviously there's a camera in here. You don't want the camera falling over. As well, I thought it was really cool that there's little wall mount hooks here too, so you can put 2 nails in the wall, hanging on the wall just like that, and you're good to go. So you have a lot of different options options on how to set it and how to like hang it if you want. So I really like that aspect as well. On the back of the unit, there is 2 QR codes. One is for Android and one is for iOS. The super nice thing about this camera, it's compatible with both Android and iOS, so that's super helpful. I know that there's a lot of cameras that are only compatible with one, so generally iOS. I have another dog camera that I used before and it's only compatible with iOS and not Android, and my boyfriend has an Android, so he's unable to see it. So this is super nice that it has 2 different options and you can set it to multiple users as well. So what we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna set it up. We're gonna download the app and we're just gonna get it going here. So grabbing my phone, I'm just going to put it onto the iOS and we're gonna open it via the App Store. Go ahead and download the app, and it literally took me less than 10 seconds for the app to download. Go ahead and open it up. And when you open it up, you're gonna have to create an account. It's super simple. All you need to do is register by adding your email and a password, and that's it. It's super simple. So I really like that it doesn't ask a million and one questions. Just your email and your password, and that is it. So we're gonna go ahead here, and it says the first thing to do is add device. So we're gonna go ahead and add a device, and scrolling down to the dog camera. And it says, please choose the correct device type. If you choose the wrong one, okay, yes, that's what we want. Okay, that's it. And oh, I guess I should plug it in. 1 second. To plug it in, it's just a simple cord in the back of the unit. So I just plug it in like that. And the green light will go on right here. And that's how you know it is on. So I'm just going to set that on my lap here while I continue to set this up. And then it says here, please get as close to your device with mobile phone. Optimal distance 10 meters. So let's go. Let's start. I think my Wi-Fi will be good to go. Okay, so it says wait 15 seconds for a power on and follow the illustration. So let's go ahead and hit this until we hit a ding dong sound. Ding dong. Now make sure you're connected to a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi and not a 5 gigahertz. This is pretty standard. I even have the security camera on the doorbell that does the same thing. You have to be hooked up to the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, so make sure that you are. And then next it's gonna show you this QR code. I'm just gonna put it right in front of the camera. Scanned. And then hit the dog camera has been scanned.
Pairing.
And now it's pairing, just like that. It's actually really easy to set up. I like this a lot already. Let's see how long it takes to set up. Hopefully not too long. That actually took no time at all to set up. It was literally less than 30 seconds, so I love that. So I'm just facing it toward Baffone because he's literally laying on the floor so you can see him now. Don't mind all of my cords and stuff that hooks up to the camera. This is what the screen literally looks like. This is what the interface looks like. It's super user-friendly. I really like it. You can even do a little full screen moment there, so I really like that aspect. The other really cool thing is that you can select different camera types. There's 3 different options for the camera. So you have an HD, an SD, and smooth. I'm gonna test all of those out when we're with Baffone and testing it out in real time, but I like that there's so many different options there. And then going into pet information, you can go in and change the name. I already changed it to Baffone. You can change his year, so you can't go past or minus less than a year, so we'll keep it at a year. As of his weight, today he weighed 28.6 kilos. Literally at the vet we weighed him, so 28.6 kilos, so 28.5. Breed, he is a German wired hair pointer. Do they have that here? I don't think they're gonna have it. So I'm just gonna write other German wired hair pointer, confirm, and character, very active, extremely active, like super active. So done, his information is in there. Then we have device name. Funny story, I name all of Baffone's like cameras Buffocams, so it's the Buffocam. I don't know, I just like it. I think it's cool. Recording setting, I'm not gonna touch that because I don't know what that is. Volume, we want it high. We like it high volume. This just gives you more information on the device. And Alexa settings, so if you have an Alexa, you can actually hook this up to your Alexa. I do not have one, but that is super cool. You can like do it from your phone. Everything you can do via your phone. And two-way voice, we absolutely want that on. We want to be able to talk to Baffone and hear him talk to us. So going back here he is again, being a cutie. And here's what the screen looks like. It's super simple, super user-friendly. Little camera, mic, sound, and a recording. You can also save pictures. So if I wanted to take a quick picture of Baffone, I could, and it should automatically save to the camera roll. And then we can also take a recording and we'll do that later and test that out. We need to try out the little feeder thing to see how it is and if it's actually good. So I'm gonna hit the little button. Like, I wanna see if it explodes or if it just like dribbles out food. So I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna hold it up and see. So holding down this little button. Baffone! Oh. Whoa! Baffone! Don't you want the whoa! He's actually going right at it. I'm gonna try to film him going. Baffone! Did you get it? Come! Try again. Come, come. Look, Baffo, look. Oh! Whoa, it's actually just shooting out so much. Maybe I'm holding it down too. Whoa, it just shot at him. And so it actually shoots out like right at him. That's actually so cool. I like that a lot. Okay, so those treats seem to work perfect. Oh, I had a couple left here. I don't know. Here you go, Buffy. My first impression of this is that I'm actually really impressed. It took us no time to get the app installed, get it set up to Wi-Fi and all of that stuff. It looks super sleek and it's not ugly, and it actually has a lot of room to put a lot of treats, so you don't have to constantly fill it up all the time. So I really like that as well. I also really like the idea of it hanging from the wall and having these suction cups. Lots of versatility on how you can set it up. And I love that it has like a nice HD camera and this little treat feeder. I'm literally gonna feed Baffone treats all day long. I'm super excited to give this a try. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go set this up in the corner of my living room. Gonna clean up a little bit and set it up. And then I'm just gonna go upstairs in a room and play around and mess around with Baffone and see if he can hear us, record him, take some pictures, and feed him some treats and see how it goes. So I'm gonna go and set up upstairs and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so I'm upstairs on the floor, ready for super spy mode on Baffone. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna start my screen record and we're just gonna like mess around with him a little bit and have some fun, because this is what you do when you have a dog, right? So welcome to my living room. So let's go ahead and play with a couple of these buttons here. So Baffone is sleeping and he crinkled my carpet up, I see there. So let's talk to him a little bit. Hi, Baffone. Hi, Baffo. Are you being a good boy? Are you sleeping? Baffone, do you want a treat? Okay, I'm gonna hit the little treater button and see if he goes and gets them. He's gonna get them. He can't resist. Good boy! You're being a good boy, Baffo. Do you like his little Halloween bandana? We got it from the Pup Box. We just did an unboxing. If you're interested, I'll link it down below. Hi, Baffo! Baffone! Can you see me? I'm probably scaring him so much. Baffone! Hi, Bello! You want more treaters? Let's see if they shoot right in his face. Oh, they shot at him. Baffone! So okay, I think the treats that I got he likes, and I love the way that it just like shoots them out. It's so funny. Okay. I'm gonna turn off everything, kind of get him to calm down a bit, and then I'm gonna see if we can take a picture of him and see what's going on. By the way, I put it to the smooth setting. I found that that was the best way to see everything and like fluidly. If it was on HD, because it is on 2.4 gigahertz of internet, I feel like it's not as nice as the smooth function was. So I really like this because you can actually see him moving around, see him in like real time, and yeah, I really like the camera quality. So he hit the stool. He just hit the stool with his big butt. I currently have cartoons on the TV as well. I always like to leave the TV on for him if I'm not gone for too long or whatnot. Just kind of keeps him company. But let's see if he goes somewhere. He moved the camera, so if he sits literally there, I'm not gonna be able to see him. but let's see what he does. He's probably gonna get some water. Yeah, so his water dish and his food is over there. So we probably need some water to wash down all of these treats that I've been giving him. But I feel like he's trying to look for me. Baffone. Baffone. Baffone, get down from the window. Good boy. He's freaking out. He's like, where is she? Why? Okay. He's relaxed, he's calm. This is usually his spot, so I had him in the viewfinder, but he totally moved it. Like, he totally moved it with his butt. So I'm gonna just take a picture, just to take a picture to see how it looks. But realistically, I want it to be this way. But if I just hit this little photo button, snaps a shot, photo saved in my gallery. Awesome. So let's just go quickly to my gallery in my photos, and here it is. This is the photo that we just took. Baffone's in the corner. I honestly love the fact that we have like the timestamp and the date and all of that stuff right there. It's such a helpful little feature to have. Back to Baffocam, he's just hanging out there, chilling. Let's play with him a little bit more. Okay, so there's still one more feature that we can use, and that is the one at the bottom here, and it's a little camera. So if you hit the camera, it physically starts recording. So you can see right here on the top, it starts recording the actual footage. So if he's doing something funny, anything like that, I can physically record him and then like send it to my mom, send it to my boyfriend, something like that. So I really like that aspect. I'm gonna stop recording, and then that should also be automatically saved into my photos and my images. You can see the video playing on the corner there. The time is actually moving. So that just uploads right onto your camera. Once you allow the permissions, it's good to go. Honestly, guys, I'm really liking this camera. It is so good, so many features, so user-friendly. Like, we love a user-friendly moment. Like I mentioned, I'll link everything down in the description bar below so you can go ahead and check it out and shop one. I think this is totally worth your money. Like, camera quality is on point. You got the audio, you can listen to him, you got the two-way action, you got the recording, you got the photos. I think it literally gives you everything that you got. The treat giving. The treat giving is so cool. I love that aspect, and I think it's a really good camera. I give it a big thumbs up. I think it's awesome. If you are looking into getting a camera like this, I think it is super important, especially if you're gone all day for 8 hours and like you missed your dog and you just need like a little bit of like inspiration to go on with the rest of your day. Like, you just need to see your pup. Before I end this video, let's go ahead and just give Baffone one more little treat. Just play around with him, have fun with him. Hi, Baffone. Buffy, you want a treater? Here you go. He will never pass them up. He will never ever pass them up. I love this. I love being able to give him treats. This is so fun. Okay, Baffone, we're gonna end the video now. You wanna come say bye? Buffy, come say bye. Baffone, come say bye. Baffone, bello. Okay, I think I'll stop bugging him for now, but if you guys are interested in seeing more Baffone content, you want to catch up on Baffone's content, I have a whole playlist of all his videos, as well as I'll link some of his videos down in the description bar below, as well as the link for this camera, so go and check that out. I don't have anything else to say today, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, something fun, something different and new, and I always love sharing not only my PR packages with you, but also Baffone's PR packages. Thank you again to WOPET for sending over this camera. It is amazing. I love it, and Baffone's also gonna love it because he gets treaters and I get to see him, and it's just a win-win for everybody. But other than that, I have nothing else for today, so thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'll catch you on our next one. See ya!